it's Lee from ColouringQueen.net, and today I've got Friends of Nature, which came just from over the pond in New Zealand to me. It's a soft cover book. There's 32 illustrations inside it. What's great is that on the inside cover, the artist lists out the artworks in order so that you can actually work out what they are if you want to do a realistic view. Some people may not be familiar with kiwi fruit, for example, so it's nice that it's listed out. Now, make sure you stay through to the end because this paper is slightly different from the paper that is in normal soft cover colouring books. It's got like a glossy finish on it. It's 110 GSMs. And I'm going to test out the paper with some pencils and a marker later on in the book. So make sure you watch till the end so that you can see that. So you can see that the artwork is very beautiful. There's some gorgeous imagery here and some lovely flowers and plants. The lines are super easy to see. And the book's actually been stapled together rather than stitched. And that's that kiwi fruit that we talked about at the beginning of the video. You can see the artwork has a real artistic or sketchy hand-drawn feel to it. And the illustrations are all printed on just one side. There's a great one to practice your bubbles on. Now this book was really well packaged, so I'll show you the packaging as well. And it also came with a little gift, so I'll show you that too. So make sure you stick around. Some really lovely expressive faces in this book. The only problem I have with the book is I love the artwork. Just wish there was a spare page to test out your mediums on, because this paper is slightly different, as I said. It's a medium quality, but it's got a different feel to it than most colouring book paper. You can see all the illustrations have a border around them. You got some thumbnails on the back. So let me show you the packaging for it. So it came in just a normal plastic envelope. I, of course, ripped that completely apart in my excitement to get to what was inside. So just a normal packaged envelope. Then inside of that, the book was wrapped in bubble wrap. And then the book was wrapped, and this was what really impressed me, with a lovely piece of strong, sturdy card on the back, which was glued down, then craft paper, and the book was wrapped in that with the bubble wrap around it. So really lovely packaging, and it kept the book nice and straight and firm so that it didn't get bent in the whole shipping process. So it also came with some presents as well, So we had this lovely, just nice piece of paper here that tucked into the book with the business card and a cute little hedgehog with a lovely little personalised message. So always sweet, and I actually like hedgehogs, so that's going straight to the pool room. And then have a look at this. This is a gorgeous art print on linen backed paper signed by the artist. It's on 250 GSM paper, I believe, and it's based on the cover art, on the original artwork of that. So isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And that line art is in the book for you to colour as well. So isn't that just beautiful? That's going straight up onto my corkboard. So let's give the paper a bit of a test, because as I said, the paper's a bit different from the normal type of paper. So I'm curious to see how it's going to react with just normal pens and paper. The thing that bothers me though is I didn't really want to, touch the pretty paper. I wish there was a spare bit that I could touch. So I'm just going to put a blank piece of laminate paper. It's just plain copy paper that's been laminated at Officeworks or Staples in the US. Cost $1 to do that, just to ensure that when I use my marker there's no bleed through onto the other page, and make sure I don't get any dents on my pencils. So I've got some spare Prismacolor pencils here, so I might grab out the brown Prismacolor. It's going onto the paper beautifully, and it's really going down very easily on the paper. I was a little bit worried because the paper seems to have a very smooth texture to it, sort of almost like a gloss, and so I was wondering if the pencils would actually sort of slide off and not stick in, but they're going down fine. So that's the Prismacolor. And it's going fine with another colour over it, so that's good. So there was nothing to worry about, works perfectly with the Prismacolors. Let's see how the polychromos go. They're going down fine. I've got to say though, I do think the Prismacolors are going down a bit better. But it's able to take a number of colours. This is the third green that I've gone over it in, and it's fine. So let's see how the paper goes with a Bic marker, which is an alcohol-based marker. Normally this would go through to the other side of the page. I really don't want to use markers on this, so I'm just going to put it on the side over here. And it does shadow onto the other side, as you would expect from an alcohol-based marker. So Prismacolors, polychromos going down perfectly. Alcohol markers will shadow through to the other side, as you would expect on anything that's not water-based paper really. You will try the Inktense on here as well. And the Inktense is going on perfectly fine without shadowing through to the other side, even though I forgot to put my blotter page behind there. So there we have it. It's working well with all mediums. It's a lovely book called Friends of Nature by a New Zealand artist. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel for more colouring book reviews. Until next time, happy colouring.